Attention! This is the Thames Challenge Cup. A very international lineup here. Sydney Rowing Club on the Berkshire station, you can see, on the Buck Station De Hoop of the Netherlands. And they look very tight at Temple Island.
It's a very tasty international lineup, this, isn't it?
This is really good. That is how tasty it is, Adam. You've got the right call there. They are so close, aren't they? This is going to be a good one.
These eights are going full throttle. That looks fantastic. Look at how high they're rating, how high they're really nip and tuck here for the lead.
So this is Club Open 8, and they are absolutely neck and neck. And some way into the race here. This is going to be a psychological battle, isn't it? If you look at this now as it unfolds, there's no quarter given here.
Really pivotal now as to who is going to crack. I think, you know, Sydney are doing a fantastic job here, just staying in contact, keeping the pressure on the Dutch here from De Hoop.
So we'll see how they get on, but very tight. Sydney Rowing Club. More tea time viewing for them. 6:15 in the evening for our Sydney viewers.
So yeah, top of the screen there in the sky blue, Sydney Rowing Club. That's really good, staying in contact there. They have got plenty of race course to claw this back, but they're going to have to start changing up the gears now.
It is, but you look at De Hoop and what they've done in the last 500 metres of the race, and they've worked a length clear. That's an impressive turn of speed, isn't it?
Yeah, they just look a little bit more lively, that bunch, and you know, these are guys that were previously rowing at university together and sort of working in Amsterdam and Rotterdam and forming up to make this crew.
There they are,
staying with the Lowe family in Henley, and they've got a big fan in Reginald the dog at the Lowe family, who gives them cuddles in the morning and that kind of stuff. So obviously Reginald will be watching this morning and hopefully woofing them on.
Lovely to hear. Good background. So Reginald will be barking. Sydney are purring. Not too bad. The lead and the umpire getting involved, asking Sydney. They're on the it's actually going to be De Hoop who have moved across. They've got the lead, De Hoop, but they've just strayed in, haven't they, and tried to. Well, I don't know if it's a deliberate strategy to try and create a bit of havoc in that Sydney boat. I sense that De Hoop steering. The umpire there getting involved with the white flag.
And we thought this would be a quick race because these are both very top crews to be meeting so early on in the competition, and I think you can see from the time board in the background, the 2:58 for the Forley there, which is an equaling of the record for this event, and actually that was also done yesterday by London Rowing Club.
Well, Sydney Rowing Club trying to fight on, but it's the Dutch at the minute who have got that lead in front of the stewards. There's not much race left here, and the Australians will know their time's running out. They're still going at it, and they are still close together, aren't they? De Hoop will need to keep an eye on their steering.
There's not really been any leeway for either boat, have they? They've been flat out the whole way for this, which has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, great energy, really dynamic performance from the Dutch. They've looked sparky, full of energy, and they'll be moving on to the next round of the Thames Challenge Cup. But that may have taken its toll, because they've had to work hard all the way there. 2,112 metres of hard rowing. Over the line comes Sydney Rowing Club now. It's been interesting to see how much they can produce in the next round, Adam, after that.
Yeah, that's been a big one, hasn't it? And that was impressive from both boats. But yes, as you say, this could be a lot taken out of them in this race.